You know, we have not dealt with this. We've not dealt with this BP issue extensively on the Sir Darryl Radio Experience, and it's probably something that we need to do. It's probably something that we need to get into and get everything started with, because investigation needs to take place about this. I think maybe one of the reasons that I didn't get into it too much is just because it's just such a serious issue. I mean, potentially, and I'm not one who's thinking that this is going to happen, but potentially this could be catastrophic, not just for the region and the wildlife, and catastrophic for the grass and the swamp areas down in Louisiana, but it also could be catastrophic for just the planet. What would happen if they never got this thing plugged up? And what would happen if a couple of new leaks sprung up? I mean, when you're dealing with water, you're dealing with a finite amount of a resource. I don't think we're going to be drinking it all up anytime soon, but we don't produce more of it. Water just moves around in various forms from one portion of the planet to the next. They've got this hotline set up in case you want to call and file a claim. People have been complaining about this hotline for a while, and they've been saying that it's difficult to get through. They've been saying that claims don't seem to want to be honored. And now BP has got this whole other campaign that's going on where they're saying, we are very sorry. We will honor all legitimate claims. This will not cost a dime from the taxpayers' dollars. Which, of course, the government is like, yes, now we can throw all of these resources at this and make a profit. Do you realize that in times like this, sometimes the government actually makes a profit? Do you realize that the government made a profit on the Iraq War? Do you know that? That's a different topic. And if I start talking about that, I'll never finish this. But, yeah, it's not outside of the pale for the government to make profits. I'm curious about how this BP line works, and I want to check it out. Let's give them a call.
Thank you for calling the BP Oil Claim Reporting Line. My name's James. May I please have your first name?
Hey, James. My first name is Darryl.
Okay. Sorry, I have kind of a weak connection with you. Did you say Bill?
No, I said Darryl. Can you hear me any better now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I'm just speaking up a little bit.
Okay, so that was Joe, and your last name is?
Smith.
Smith. Okay, thank you, Mr. Smith. And your phone number in case we get disconnected?
201.
201.
793.
793.
8255.
So that was 825.
5.
Okay, great. And Mr. Smith, are you calling to file a claim today?
Well, I wanted to find out. I probably am going to have to actually call back to file my claim, but I'm in a unique type of a situation when it comes to money that I was supposed to get, and I don't know whether or not I'm still able to do that. And I don't need to know. Like, I need to find out, what am I going to need? What type of paperwork do I need in order to report lost income?
Well, honestly, that's something that's really best for the insurance adjusters to describe to you. What we do here is we basically take down all your information and we submit it to them, and they give you a call back in about 3 to 4 business days.
Okay.
Okay. And basically, they're just going to ask you for things probably like past incomes and stuff like that, like, things that you've submitted in the past. Well, in regards to your income.
Here's why I'm asking, and I'm trying to save myself a little embarrassment later on, because I don't want to start something that's just ridiculous. I am in the escort business, and many of the ladies of the night that we're seeing it happens in the Louisiana area, and then some of them in Florida as well. And it happens around these various conventions, these adult-themed conventions. And I've been unable to work, because of that. However, a lot of people, when it comes to the escort business, a lot of people are looking at it in a weird way. And so, as far as I don't know exactly what I could get other than letters from the ladies themselves. If I could get a letter from, like, say, Lola or something like that, someone that was going to request my company and pay for it. If I could maybe get letters from them saying that they would have been doing that if the convention had gone on. Do you think that's something that would fly, or do you have any idea?
Sorry, where is the convention to be held?
They would have been held at any of the local hotels in that area. I can get the information about which exact ones.
Oh, sure.
But all of all of my escort dates have been canceled that were in the Gulf area because no one wants to go down there now.
Okay, so what I can do is I'm just going to let you know ahead of time. We're actually not licensed insurance adjusters at this department, but I'll check this over with my supervisor for you, and he can weigh in on it a little bit for you. I just need to ask you a couple questions so I can get a clearer picture for him.
Okay.
Okay, so generally speaking, so what is your job title then?
Well, I mean, I am legally hired as an escort, and I guess that the job title would be companion.
Okay, so you're the escort then?
Yes.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so let me put you on hold. I'm
Sure.
just going to check into that for you. So this would be generally something you're doing as a personal loss of wages then?
Absolutely loss of wages. I mean, these women are older and elderly women, and they pay a premium for a guy like me. And yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put you on hold. Wait, I had one other question too.
Sure.
Sorry. Now, do you submit for income tax every year, or?
Yes, yes, I've been submitting taxes because I'm an independent contractor.
Okay, so that that makes it valid. So let me take a look and see. And I understand that you don't want to cause yourself embarrassment in the long run with this. So let me take a look into it. I mean, if you've been submitting an income all these years, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that would mean you also have something to show from last year too to compare it to as well, which comes in handy, right?
Absolutely. Do you have any other escorts that have filed claims that you know of? Because there's a lot of us.
I haven't had any escorts. Okay. No, I've had other people in the adult industry.
Okay.
Dancers and stuff. But
yeah, like the sexual stuff, we can't actually say that we're taking money for that, so that stuff wouldn't have been reported.
Okay, so you do actually have something to report that doesn't fall into that category.
Absolutely. We mask it under companionship.
Okay, and so now would you be trying to claim what's above and beyond that, or just that amount?
No. These women normally pay so much that it's fine. I don't need any more than that.
No, I appreciate that. I just want to make it clear when I ask to the supervisor, because he'll probably ask me if it's for anything illegal kind of thing. In this situation, it's not. So
gotcha.
Let me just put you on hold. I'm going to check it out.
Thank you so much.
Just try to get an idea.
Sure, no problem.
Thanks for your patience.
I will say up front, I'm having no problem with this BP claim line. It looks to me like they are beyond trying to help. I mean, these people are beyond the pale. I will say right now, I'm not happy with what BP did in the oil spill, but I will say...
Okay, thank you for holding. I checked with my supervisor, and he said that there shouldn't be a reason why not, you know what I mean?
Okay, great. That's what I need to know.
Okay, we can definitely file it. Do you want to file it today, or do you want to wait to call back?
I'm going to get all of the information that I need. I'm going to get my tax files, and I'm going to get some letters even from some of the women that require my company, some of the more wealthy or elderly one, just to kind of let you guys know what I was making. And I will call back when I've got all of that information and file my claim. And I thank you so much for your time.
But when you call back, though, not to sound negative, just I would leave out the other elements of it and just say that don't fill in the blanks for the other person.
Oh, got what you're saying.
Escort.
Yeah, just say that I was in a company, but just don't even mention the fact that sex is normally.
Just say you're an escort. If they ask you a question, I mean, you're not trying to get paid for that part of it, so don't bother.
Don't even bother to bring it up. Good point.
Them, you know what I mean?
I do. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
No problem. Have yourself a good one, okay?
All right. Bye-bye. Well, I mean, there we go, people. We were able to really get this whole thing done. BP, I'm not mad at you. Congratulations, bravo.